Hey guys, sadly Ucho disconnected and there has been a rematch. I also uploaded the first match, which is not finished, and you can also watch the actual match starting with minute 16. Here we begin, guys, the match between Ucho and Outsider. Outsider is playing as Algeria while Ucho is playing as Russia. Both very good nations. Russia, Russian pikemen, because that's what Blue is gonna spam. Russian pikemen are quite good units. You can get up to 5 stretlet barracks easily. You know, it's not that hard. And spam pikemen. Those pikemen have some armor, therefore they are quite good, even in mid game when 18th century dragoons will be used, and guns and whatever. And there's also Algeria. Algeria is extremely good at spamming units. We saw in a previous match, we saw that one of the players was spamming Algerian archers from the barracks, and he overwhelmed the enemy in the end and won. Pretty interesting match. Algeria can easily get cavalry as well, while it can build up to 3 barracks easily. The great thing about Algeria and Turkey, guys, and Russia and Ukraine is that it doesn't cost gold to build the barracks. Let's stay to Algeria and Russia for now. It doesn't cost gold for neither of the players to build barracks, so that's very good because they can spend the extra gold to build to make upgrades to their units, therefore make the units stronger. It's not always as important as how many units you have, but how upgraded those units are. Alright, Teal has 2 barracks and it's leading with points for the moment. Teal has sent 2 light infantry to scout the map and see where Blue is. There's only the need of 2 units, because if you search 2 out of 3 corners and if you don't find anything, then for sure you will know that the enemy is on the 3rd corner. Very simple, isn't it? Alright. The winner of the tournament, guys, will win 50 bucks, 20 euro gift cards, one 20 euro gift card from g2a.com, my official sponsor. Somehow I managed to get them involved into the tournament as well, and maybe I will get them involved in the future tournament. They are also interested in esports. They have a theme for League of Legends, maybe Dota as well. Yeah, anyway, and there is also a Sergio Heldragoon t-shirt, a t-shirt with Cossacks 3 and a Stronghold Crusader HD Steam key. And the 2nd and the 3rd place will get a Steam key for Stronghold Crusader HD and 10 euro gift card from g2a.com, while one of the participants, the most voted participant in the tournament, will win a Steam key for Stronghold Crusader HD. I wanted to give these keys to the participants, the contestants, because you know, I'm trying to get them try out the other great games from this genre, and who knows, maybe a Cossacks 3 player never heard of Stronghold Crusader, and that's why I recommend you all to check it out, because it's extremely good. I also held a tournament for that game. I mean many tournaments, but I'm talking about one, the expert versus expert tournament. The community is really active. There are constant tournaments in the community. That's really nice. So getting back to our game. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, you can vote for your favorite participant on the official page of the tournament, sergiohaldragon.com/tournaments. You can vote there, and the winner will get the Strong Crusader HD Steam key. For now, Colorfit is the favorite. He's leading, but Stalker and Mad are not far behind from him. So go and vote for your favorite. It seems like there's not a big difference between our two players, Ucho and Outsider. That's really nice. We will see a great battle. When you play with Turkey, there isn't much of a population limit you have. I mean, the population limit is really low. That's why the player is required to build a lot of houses. But if you ask me, Teal is quite vulnerable at the moment because he doesn't guard those newly built houses. He does have guards from for several of his buildings, but that's pretty much it. Blue is also spamming houses, therefore he also needs them. The Stratlet barracks I think only provides 75 population. I'm not quite sure, but it should be around there. Usually a barracks that also costs gold gives you 100 population bonus, increases the population limit by 100. But this barracks that doesn't cost gold, well, those are not as great at providing population limit. But imagine that you don't build 2 of them, because those barracks that cost gold, you only build 2 of them and that's it. So you get 200 population limit. But when you build several Stratlet barracks, for example, you get plus 50 or plus 75 population from each. And imagine if you build 5, because you can easily build 5. So therefore you get more than 200 population limit. The peacetime is over. The players are gonna meet. Interesting. Let's see what's gonna happen. Teal is sending some 18th century dragoons. Those 18th century dragoons can easily be taken out with some siege Cossacks, which Blue has. So that's the counter for the 18th century dragoons. What Blue doesn't know is that Teal is also having his army behind to protect the 18th century dragoons. It's very important to protect the 18th century dragoons, guys. Now Blue is gonna lose those pikemen unless he had more upgrades for them than Teal. Okay, Blue lost the first confrontation, and pretty much if you lose the first one, guys, you get vulnerable to the second one and so on. The pikemen of Blue were better. The problem is Teal has support from the archers. Teal is having a problem, an issue with the food production. He's working on the food production now, but yeah, he is Algeria. Outsider is Algeria, and we saw that Algeria is pretty good at spamming archers. All right, right now Ucho is using the siege Cossacks, but they didn't perform as expected. I mean, against archers it didn't work too well. Outsider is sending is spamming archers continuously, Algerian archers, and it works pretty nice from him. It reminds me of another match from today. another player which played with Algeria and spammed archers. His opponent was playing as Venice. It didn't work quite well for him. Okay, those siege Cossacks aren't doing an amazing job now. The archers are getting killed. Outsider is having another army with archers prepared for blue. Right now, what do you think would be the best solution for blue, guys? As you saw, the siege Cossacks were pretty good against the archers, but right now outsider is combining light infantry with archers. That can only mean one thing, that the siege Cossacks will not perform that well, because the light infantry are way much better than the siege Cossacks, way much better, but they don't have speed. So blue has to find a solution, has to find a unit that will place him in advantage and will allow him to actually kill those units of teal, that archer spam. So blue needs a solution to kill all those Algerian archers. What I think would be a really great solution is the multi-barrel cannon. The multi-barrel cannon can take out these units easily. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have received a donation, another donation on Twitch, guys. This time from one of the mods. Thank you a lot, Terry. I appreciate it. So what is blue gonna do? Very good question. Blue is making a move on teal. He might be rushing with the decision. Okay, that was a very nice move. He went after the archers with his siege Cossacks. That was a very good move. That was brilliant, actually. Right now, if he had a few more siege Cossacks, it would have worked great for him. He needs to bring reinforcements. There are some Mamelukes created by teal. That was a really nice turnaround of situation for blue. What is he gonna do now? What is he gonna do now? He's still losing the Mamelukes, or blue losing the pikemen. Looks like blue is the one that lost this time. Very nice turnaround of situation, because ucho seemed to be pretty much in disadvantage compared with teal. So that's a very nice turnaround of situation, guys. So guys, I invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, to like the video on YouTube if you're gonna see it on YouTube, to follow me on Twitch, and if you please to like my Facebook page. I really appreciate it. Also, don't forget to check out the official page of the tournament. Search and hold .com/tournament. You can vote for your favorite player and so on. Looks like Blue has pushed quite a little. He's sending his army, you know, bit by bit. Where is Ucho? Ucho lost connection to server. Alright, hello and welcome. We see Ucho fighting Outsider again. Sadly, the first match, Ucho got disconnected. We have Outsider playing as Algeria and Ucho playing as Russia. Not quite sure what happened, why Ucho got disconnected, but this is them fighting again. It was pretty balanced. Okay, it was balanced the previous match when they fought. There was no certain evidence that any of them would lose. So a rematch is more than welcome. It's not necessarily a rematch, it's another try, another attempt. Let's just hope Ucho will not get disconnected again. Yeah. The great thing about Algeria, guys, is that Teal can build barracks without spending gold on it. Therefore, the gold that he saves will be spent for upgrades for the units, or for making for buying 18th century dragoons from the diplomatic center, or units from the diplomatic center, pretty much, because those cost gold. Of course, Russia is also great because the Stretlet barracks does not require gold either. Again, those therefore those that gold can be spent again on upgrading the units. It's really sad when a player disconnects. Of course, the situation of this match was that it was pretty much a draw. You didn't know who was gonna win, and at that point Blue was the one pushing Teal back to his base. Therefore, I can say that there are reasons for me to believe Ucho did not disconnect on purpose. And if there is the question, what if that player disconnects if he's about to lose? Well, if the player disconnects because he's about to lose, it depends how close he was to defeat. If he was very close to defeat, I mean, if he was gonna get defeated, if it was obvious that he's gonna get defeated and he disconnected and he asked for a rematch, then he's not gonna get one. And if we're talking about a draw, an even match between two players, and they keep disconnecting, for example, if Ucho disconnects again, then this match is putting him, you know, not in the position of being defeated, then he will have a third attempt, and that's it. If he disconnects a third time, he will be disqualified, because I'm assuming it's not gonna be possible to play for him, and it's pointless to waste our time. Blue has 3 Stretlet barracks, he's spamming a lot of units. Teal has 2 barracks and 1 stable, he's spamming units as well. Teal is also building houses to increase his population limit. Blue should do the same, because those Stretlet barracks could help him reach the unit limit quite fast. Players shouldn't forget about guarding the houses they build, because if any of them decides to make an attack with siege Cossacks, the siege Cossacks would probably be able to capture the enemy buildings quite fast. So that's why it's vital to quite vital to protect your buildings, at least the buildings that are capturable. Forced threatened barracks, a lot of pikemen getting spammed over there. It's really nice. For now, the Algerian player is trapped at 2 barracks, 1 diplomatic center and 1 stable. Blue didn't get his diplomatic center yet. That's not good. He should get it, and he's working on it as we speak. Pretty cool, pretty cool. We will see what the hell is going to happen. There are 45 seconds left of peacetime. Slowly the timing is running out. The players will have to do something. Right now, Ucho is not that far behind from outsider at points. It's pretty balanced. Let's check the statistics. Yeah, they're pretty much there. You know, it's an even pretty much everywhere. They're pretty much even. Let's check how many each player has. Ucho has 234 pikemen, while outsider has 154 pikemen, 47 light infantry, 23 Mamelukes, and 15 18th century dragoons. The thing is, guys, both players should make upgrades. Ucho is making the siege Cossacks. Both players searched for each other in the corners. We can see the units of each player. Pikemen from blue, a light infantry from teal. Both players are building up their armies. Blue is making an attack on teal. Blue is using the square formation, which is quite strong when he attacks. We also see some siege Cossacks that are used properly. Teal is in trouble right now. Teal is in trouble. But of course, he's spamming archers. That might save him, especially when units are stacked together. As you can see, the archers prove to be really deadly. Outsider has some Mamelukes there, which are dying quite fast. So right now it's all about how fast can blue get some pikemen inside teal's base. Not only pikemen, some siege Cossacks could really do a great job here. So even though blue doesn't win against outsider right now, blue doesn't win the battle, he captured some peasants from teal. Therefore he can build 2 more barracks, 1 more stable and 1 more diplomatic center, which clearly will set the advantage on blue. Siege Cossacks. Attacks with Siege Cossacks with some more pikemen from blue. Myself, if I were blue right now, I would have defended. I would have made more units. Ranged units, for example. As you can see, the archers proved to be really efficient against those pikemen. If blue would have made archers instead of pikemen at first, you know, when they first fought against each other a few seconds ago, teal could have won that easily, because archers dealt a lot of damage, especially when units are stacked together. The archers, the arrows kind of deal splash damage, deal damage to more units. Okay, it's nice to see that blue is developing further his new nation. Therefore, he will have a bigger advantage on outsider. Right now, blue could use the same tactic against teal. You know, do a mirror kind of thing. This way, blue will have blue will have the upper hand. I would personally spam archers because they are the most efficient. Especially, you know, fight archers with archers. What do you want more? And he has a few more straddled barracks. 5 straddled barracks. Blue has 5 straddled barracks. Then what's gonna happen? He now builds 2 more barracks from Turkey, from Algeria, sorry. I think I said Turkey a few times before. Yeah, and if it's gonna work, it's gonna work nice for blue this time, but he must care about the population limit. There are he has to build more houses basically, because there is a limit of units he can use as well. He cannot spam units infinitely. Teal is getting more light infantry. I don't think that's the key. I don't think pikemen are gonna be efficient. You saw what teal did to the blue pikemen. You know, archers versus pikemen, archers won. But archers versus light siege Cossacks, well, that's not that efficient. Blue made a really nice combo. It brought down a huge part of Teal's army. Teal also has the Mamelukes. If he managed to make some upgrades, that would have been great. Blue should get some stables from Teal. Nice. Teal manages to push back blue for a bit. Now blue is coming back. So what Teal is trying to do here is divide the army of blue and then defeat it one by one. That's a very nice tactic. I would personally have used archers. Spamming archers at this point would have been vital for outsider. But we see a turnaround of situation for blue. Outsider has quit. He was clearly losing. I guess it was rage quit, because this was the rematch. You know, in the first match he had even chances against blue, but right now blue performed better. Yeah, it's sad that blue disconnected in the first match. Let's see. Blue spammed 700 spearmen, 500 archers, and outsider, of course, he spammed a lot of units himself. And things have changed after some point. Thank you guys for watching this match. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitch.